shot. Set her feet, plenty of space, and knocked her down.
We're knotted up at 29 apiece. There's 3:14 on the clock. It doesn't get any better than this. Jump ball, Catoctin possession with the lead and 8 seconds on the clock.
Wow, a lot of contact here under the basket.
Yeah,
no
wow.
foul call.
Shoots the three, and she makes it at the buzzer, and the Cougars win by 1 point lead, 37-36.
Catoctin brought a nice road crowd with them. Great crowd here tonight.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Hood College, home of the Blazers, for some exciting IBO Holiday Christmas Tournament Classic between the Catoctin Lady Cougars and the Milford Mill Lady Millers. My name's Michael Betteridge. I'll be doing your play-by-play, joined here on the balcony at courtside with color analyst Coach Brian Burdett and our videographer Ethan Burdett. Coach, the Lady Cougars had a rough time of it last night. How do you think they're coming in tonight? How do you think the morale is going to be for their team tonight?
Tough night indeed. I talked to one of the coaches earlier today, and they went over some film and did a little walkthrough. So I look for a little different shooting night, a little different execution, and a little bit different mentality out of the Catoctin girls tonight.
Yeah, that was a very overwhelming Clarksburg team they faced. I mean, what did they held them to, what, 29 points on the whole night?
Yeah, 1 for 25 shooting from the three-point line, but a lot of that was a effect of the blue line of the shooting on the college court. They made that a point of emphasis today, so I think that's going to be corrected. I don't think we'll see many three-point shots, period, unless it's at that line.
And so how do you think that Coach Entwistle is going to attack this Milford Mill offense?
Well, looking over Milford Mills warming up, it seems like a couple girls got some size. I think we should match up with them well, and I think they'll have a tough time keeping up with our speed. Clarksburg, on the other hand, matched us with speed, outstanding, getting in front of the ball, and able to collapse on our star players. So I look for them to really step up tonight, but I look for Amy to throw a bunch of different things at Milford Mills, and she changed the defense up last night on the 2-1-2 and a 1-3-1, which was really successful for them. So I look for them to go with that a little bit tonight, especially to give them a different look, maybe coming out of halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're looking at here is a 7 p.m. tip-off. We're about 7.5 minutes away from the tip-off. Again, Catoctin Lady Cougars, their second night here in the tournament. Fortunately, they don't have to play so late tonight. There's a 7 p.m. tip-off. Last night was brutal. They didn't tip off until 9 o'clock. How much do you think that has an effect on the girls?
It would have an effect because even if when I was coaching the boys, all the games in Frederick County High School and around the state are at 7 o'clock. So you go to 9 o'clock, that's going to throw your rhythm, especially on dang day when you're preparing mentally, getting up, you're in a routine. It's going to throw everything off, how you eating dinner. Everything's going to be affected by that time change. This is more in their norm, and I look for a totally different team tonight.
Absolutely. All right, there's your pregame setup. Like I said, about 6 minutes to go. First of all, I want to thank our sponsors. We couldn't do this without our sponsors. They are essential to making this broadcast happen. And that's American Legion Post 168 right there on Park Lane in Thurmont. What a great bunch of guys. All of them veterans, all of them have served our country. Center of Life Chiropractic, Dr. John and his crew over there. Dr. John just getting back from vacation away over in his wife's country. And Kelco Plumbing, those people up on Carroll Avenue, they've got some kids that go to Catoctin High School and some kids that are playing on this team as well. Thurmont Country Kitchen, finally, the best award-winning roasted chicken in all of the state of Maryland. So those are our sponsors for tonight. As I said, Catoctin coming off their first loss of the season last night, 6-1. Milford Mill, I didn't get their record. Did you see it online?
I did not see it online, but I want to say something about the American Legion, if I can, a little bit.
Absolutely.
If most people don't know this, on Wednesday through Friday, they're open for dinner, and anybody, you don't have to be a member. The doors are open. You can go right in there and have dinner. And Chrissy is there cooking there, and she's outstanding.
And the dinners are very reasonable, aren't they?
Absolutely. Best priced in Frederick for sure. Can't beat it, and you'll have so much left over. You got your lunch for tomorrow.
That's what I like to hear. All right, I've got the schedule up, and I'm looking at the Catoctin schedule in Max Preps and Milford Mill Academy, of course, over there in near Reisterstown, just off the Beltway in Baltimore County. They are 3-2 on the season, so they come in.
Yeah, right around 500. I mean, looking at them, like I said, they look like they might be a little bit short at the guard position, which should.
Max Prep's national basketball editor, Jordan Divens here, to walk you through the
Max Prep sticks that video in there. My bad.
It looks like their guards we might have a little bit of advantage there with our strength and our speed at the guard position. But I'm interested to see what happens with the bigs down underneath and see if they're going to be able to keep up with our speed.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. We'll step aside for our first break here. Get some of the commercials done in there for our sponsors and many.
Our local American Legion Post 168 in Thurmont is amazing. Not only do they support local high school sports on the radio, but they have great food, great fun, and they constantly serve our community in so many ways. Check out their Facebook page, American Legion Post 168, to find out about their exciting events. And be sure to say thank you for supporting our local community. And don't you forget to say thank you every time you see them for their selfless sacrifice in military service to our country. Thanks, American Legion Post 168. We salute you. Everyone in Thurmont knows and respects Dr. John Hageman at Center of Life Chiropractic and his wife Marcia at Center of Life Pilates for their many years of helping people in need and for the wonderful ways they give back to their community through scholarship and fundraising efforts. Center of Life is located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. For information or to check out their schedule, go online to centeroflife.us today. That's Center of Life Chiropractic and Pilates. Make an adjustment to your life today. Kelco Plumbing and Backhoe Service LLC is conveniently located at 108 North Carroll Street in Thurmont with over 40 years of experience in the plumbing industry, celebrating its 10th year serving our community, specializing in all phases of plumbing, including septic installation and repair. The favorite part of our job is meeting new people and knowing that we helped. Kelco Plumbing prides itself on a job well done with pricing that won't flood your budget. Burst pipes, water damage, clogged drains, replacement, remodel, or upgrades. Kelco Plumbing services most major fixtures, faucets, water heaters, sump pumps, and well pumps and pressure tanks. Kelco Plumbing is certified and licensed in Maryland and Pennsylvania. Call them today at 301-788-9791. That's 301-788-9791. Emergencies or planned repairs, Kelco Plumbing will go out of their way to explain exactly what needs to be done in simple, easy to understand solutions. When a plumber's work is done, well, everyone is happy. Remember, a good flush beats a full house every time. Kelco Plumbing is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the radio.
Thurmont Country Kitchen, conveniently located on Water Street in downtown Thurmont. It's just like home, only they do the dishes. Family owned and operated since 1984, Thurmont Country Kitchen has something for everyone. Handicap accessible, we're your choice for small gatherings or parties, and we cater too. Thurmont Country Kitchen's owners, Sherry and Rob, recently received the You Make Thurmont Proud Award. And hey, speaking of awards, their roasted chicken is the best in Maryland, hands hands down. Thermont Country Kitchen's menu is unbelievable with something for everyone. Check them out today. Thermont Country Kitchen is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the radio.
All right, we are back here live at courtside here for the opening tip-off of this game between the Catoctin Lady Cougars and the Milford Mill Lady Millers. I'll get you set here. The starters coming off the bench here for Catoctin: Brooke Williams, Taylor Smith, Kelsey Troxel, Rebecca Zentz, and Grace Williams will be starting. For Milford Mill, it'll be Asia Sparrow, Nasia Rickman, Alana Jones, Charisma Martin, and Corin Word to start. So that's our lineup. They're being introduced right now as we speak. Again, key to this game is going to be the poor shooting percentages of Catoctin last night. You mentioned 1 for 25 from the three-point line, but we were watching them warm up just now, and I saw Taylor Smith hit 6 threes in a row, and this time she had her foot right on the goal line, the correct high school line.
Yeah, and I'm sure the coaches made sure that was drilled into their heads all day today.
Well, there's a difference between practice and the difference between game. Game is a different speed entirely, and those instincts sometimes kick in. You never know.
Absolutely, especially with the blue line on the college court, it really sticks out. And the gold lines, for people listening, it almost blends in with the floor, so it is a little bit deceiving.
Somebody called it brown. I think the paper called it brown. I'm not sure. I'd call it gold. The floor is like the yellow hardwood you see typical of high school basketball surfaces. But that gold line is the perimeter for the three-point for high school level. This is a MAC division team. Hood College plays here. Home court for the Blazers. Division III basketball here in the NCAA.
Yeah, and this is one of the nicest arenas. You talked about that last night in all of Frederick County. It even rivals up there with the Mount. I mean, because the Mount's just a little bit older. This is a newer facility.
Yeah, and both the Mount and this team are really our area's only two basketball programs, college basketball program. FCC has a good one, but they're in the community college level, and they're doing quite well this year. They, of course, coached by Whiten, Daryl Whiten back again.
Yep. Frederick High graduate and coached over there at Tuscarora, and now's over there at FCC. He's got one of my old high school coaches up there with him, Coach Jim Weddle, and that helped me when I was at Catoctin. He's helping him out. Coach Weddle's wealth of knowledge, been around basketball his whole life.
All right, so all the teams have been introduced. The starters have been introduced. The coaches and everyone have had their introductions, and now we're ready for both teams are huddled up in front of their respective benches, and we are ready for the tip-off.
Kiefer Catoctin tonight's got to get off to a quick start. You got to see that first layup go in, and especially as many points as they missed inside the paint last night. The three-point line, like we said, was 1 for 25, but going into the paint, they missed at least 20 shots inside the paint as well.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. At center court for the tip-off, we're ready. Let's see what the confusion is. Okay, we're ready. Waiting for the scorer's table. Ball tipped off. Goes to the Millers.
Quick hands, steal by the Millers.
Number 2, Tatiana Fields. Over to the left, driving into the paint, kick out from the top of the key. There's a shot, it's short. Out of bounds, Cougars ball.
Way different from last night. Catoctin girls immediately boxing out. They didn't do that at all last night.
Full court pressure again on the inbound into Taylor Smith. And they're overplaying her right hand, but she goes crossover left back to the right. So she brings it down court nicely into the corner. Baseline drive, pull up, kick out. Samantha Orndorff goes right-hander off the glass, way up high. It hits the stanchion. There's the whistle. Milford ball.
Good move. Once again, the Millers are quick to collapse on defense, just like Clarksburg did last night inside the paint.
If you've joined us, we've just started this game in the first period here at Hood College. Catoctin versus Milford Mill. Milford Mill with the ball. Off the foot of one of the Millers, they pick it back up again. Kick out to the corner. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Number 12 with the basket. She drives and stumbles through. Traveling violation on Jackson.
Loose ball. Would have liked to see Kentucky get on the floor for it.
They relax the pressure on the full court press. Brooke Williams brings it up across midcourt. Guarded by Fields. Down on the right side, and they have a miscommunication. Almost lost the ball. Inside they go. Turn a shot. No good, but she draws a foul.
Way different than last night. Good position down underneath, posting up by Grace Williams.
Grace going to shoot 2 now. Looking for the first points of the game. And she did not get the roll.
Something they're going to need to correct come playoff time is struggling from the free throw line this early.
Williams to shoot 1. And she missed them both. Down the right side, Fields comes strong down the right. Straight in, she goes, penetrates, shoots on the run, and it's good off the glass.
Nice move.
Back the other way, Taylor pushes it hard. Goes around one, weave, pulls up. Cross-court skip pass, shot, no good. Loose ball, rebound, Milford.
Starting cold again tonight.
Fields with the ball, tipped away from behind by Sam Orndorff on a great defensive recovery.
Don't want to have this get away. Maybe another possession or two. Coach Henwissel should get a timeout. Just get her team's confidence back a little bit on the shooting end.
Out front they go. Jones with the ball. Fields pulls the trigger. A rainbow doesn't go, and it goes out of bounds, and it's Cougars ball.
They're shooting from the blue line as well, and it's coming up short.
She shot from way outside the blue line. That was NBA range right there. Williams to inbound as we have a substitution now. Into the game comes Tristan Savage. She subs out Jones. Brooke Williams to inbound. Full court pressure now. Into Orndorff. She brings it across midcourt. Settles back down over to Brooke Williams. Top of the key. Brooke penetrates, kicks in. Bounce pass. Knocked away. Milford ball. Cougars looking tentative again.
Third turnover already in the game and 2 missed shots.
They still look tentative. They come out looking very strong and confident, and then the game starts, and they look very tentative right now. Down on the left side, Asia Sparrow, and a foul. That one's going to go on.
Troxel.
Looks like Troxel, yeah.
Just had to take one extra step to get on that sideline. It's just a little late getting there. Got her with the body.
Fields. Now we've got a whistle. It's an official timeout. They're going to reset the inbound.
There's shot clock. They had to reset it.
Here's the inbounds. Into Jackson. Jackson from the wing. Back out front, top of the key. Fields. She asks for help. Gets the pick. Over to Savage. They run the weave. Fields pulls up, drives, kicks out. Another drive to the bucket. Underneath, shot on the run, hits the back of the board. Down right into the hands of Brooke, and then a knocked away, stolen, and a shot to score. No, it bounces out. Putback is no good. Loose ball on the forward. Last putback works. Three putbacks in a row.
Yep, just out hustle Contocton coming down just like last night.
Williams brings it across. Man defense by the Millers. Looking for the pick and roll. They get it. Taylor Smith misses the layup. Stolen on the floor. Now it's loose ball. There's a scramble. Grace Williams has it. Now there's another scramble. Jump ball.
Difference there. 2 Contocton players, Grace Williams and Brooke Williams, getting on the floor after the loose ball. Got a jump ball. Contocton's ball.
4:49 to go in the first period. The Millers lead it 4-0. Taylor Smith brings it across. Right at the Blazer logo, midcourt. Inside, she lobs into Grace Williams, kicks back out. Taylor pulls the trigger on the three. No good. She was outside of the blue line. Did you
She
see
was
that?
outside the blue line.
She looked at the blue line again.
Yep. Coach Entwistle is reminding her. She's pointing out to her, just giving her a friendly reminder to quit taking those shots out there.
So we got a foul underneath on the putback. That's going to send Troxel to the free throw line. Kelsey misses it. Short off the front.
0 for 3 from the line, starting off again tonight.
Into the game comes Perhatch now. Kylie.
They're shooting 54% for the year from the line.
Kylie subs out Orndorff. Williams to shoot one. I'm sorry, Troxel. Misses them both. Rebound. Put back is good off the glass. Who was that? Brooke Williams?
Brooke Williams.
Yeah.
Good use of the glass. 2 points.
Now you've got a whistle and a foul underneath.
No, there's blood.
No.
Brooke Williams got a scratch.
Yeah.
Got a sub out.
Williams comes out. It's on her arm, so they're going to put a Band-Aid on it. Glotfeldy into the game. Subs her out.
That just means she got fouled on that putback.
Yep. Fields. Fields and Jackson play catch. Inside lob stolen by Taylor Smith. She's got a breakaway. She goes up off the glass and no good. But we've got a whistle, and there was some contact.
She got fouled.
And now she's looking at her elbow.
Nice move inside. Split the defenders. Went up strong. Took the contact. Too bad she just couldn't finish there.
Smith to shoot two. Swish. Got it.
That loose ball, they both dove. Grace Williams and Brooke Williams on the floor. Maybe kick-started them out. Hopefully can go on a 4-0 run here.
And she misses that one, but they get the rebound. Troxel back to Taylor. She drives and puts the layup in.
Offensive foul.
Oh, boy. No basket.
No, bad call. Too far underneath the basket.
Yeah.
I mean, she's way under, almost near the out-of-bounds line, and Coach Entwistle is questioning the same call.
Fields brings it across midcourt, down on the left side, looking. Over to Savage. Savage. She penetrates. Nothing underneath. Stolen by Taylor Williams. Outlet to Troxel. Troxel looking. Outlet stolen by Fields.
Quick defenders.
Now they go back the other way. Fields. She drives. Has it stolen away. Now you've got a whistle and a foul. That's going to go against Catoctin.
Stepped one way at the top of the key and then took another step the other way. The official on the back end missed that, was looking down underneath, and then got Catoctin on a foul. Now Grace Williams has got to go to the bench with 2 fouls, I believe.
Jackson steps out. Inbound off the knees. Out of bounds. Catoctin ball.
Yep. Milford Mills caught it out of bounds. That's why it goes back to Catoctin. It was off of us, but she
Full
caught it out
court
of bounds.
pressure now. They go into Perhatch. Back to Glotfeldy. Lob it over the defense, and Smith brings it up across midcourt to the left side. Smith goes in, penetrates, goes in, shoots on the run, and she's fouled. So Taylor, I think, is going to just challenge that inside.
Yeah, I said that they got a good match up there. She's bigger and stronger and quicker than their guards. That's where their advantage is going to be. They're going to have a tough time stopping her making that move to basket, unlike last night.
Can tie it up right here. She does. 4-4. Back into the game comes Brooke Williams.
Got bandaged up.
Out comes Troxel. Taylor to shoot one. Got him. Cougars have the first lead of the game, 5-4. As Fields brings it up. Floats left. And a whistle and a stop in play. The officials walking to the scorer's table, so I believe it's an issue with the clock.
I don't know. All the officials are running the clock.
That's what I was thinking.
And now we're having problems with the clock. I don't get it.
But by the way, what Coach is talking about is this tournament is sponsored by IBO, the International Association of Basketball Officials.
Yes.
So this should be the cream of the cream in terms of
Yeah, everybody running the clock to the 30-second clock to the subs coming in is all Frederick County board certified officials.
Yep.
And we're still trying to figure out.
and we know them all.
And we know them all.
I was a former IBO in Howard County. You were.
I was
an official?
IBO with Frederick. I was here with this board. Yeah.
Okay. All right, there's the inbound into Savage. Savage drifts right, looking underneath, nothing there. Back over to the left side, they work it. Cougars collapse. And there's a whistle and a traveling violation. So good D on that. Was that the 1-3-1?
That was a 1-3-1, went in a trap. She's changing the defensive up, and they're trapping over on the sideline.
Perhatch into Smith, no pressure. They relax the full court press this time. Smith brings it across, guarded by Fields. Drifts left. Hand off to Perhatch. Perhatch picks up her dribble over to Smith. Inside, stolen. Good D.
Double dribble.
Atlanta Jones with some good D is fronting Brooke Williams,
Yeah, Brooke Williams just didn't sit low enough and keep her position. She stood up as the ball was being entered. That's why it was stolen. If she would just sat down just a little bit longer, she would have been able to make a move.
Smith to inbound. Looking for the cutter, nothing there. They hand it off. Smith from the corner shoots, short, off the rim. Rebound number 11, Kristen Martin. Down wide open, shot and a score. Left-hander off the glass by Fields. The Millers take the lead again. And right back the other way, Taylor Smith goes straight to the bucket and scores off the glass.
Definitely a matchup problem for them with that guard that they have on her.
.225 to go in the first. Bounce pass to the corner. Back out, stolen by Brooke Williams. She stepped right in front of the pass. She brings down the right side. Underhand scoop. Trying to get it underneath. They lose it. Back underneath. Taylor Smith goes to shoot, and she's fouled to the floor with no whistle.
Yeah, she got pushed on that.
She got hacked across both arms,
and
knocked to the floor.
And then pushed, yeah. Yeah, definitely missed that one. She was looking at the official.
Yeah. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back after this break.
You have a list of things. None of those things say wander around a warehouse looking for somebody to help you, or walk out not knowing if you got exactly what you need. Nope, you have a list of things, and Ace has them, from the brands you trust. We also have people who ask the right questions to make sure you get everything you need. Because at Ace, we have our own list, and great service is at the top.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Head over to Cousins Ace Hardware today, located on North Church Street in Thurmont.
All right, we are back. Cougars will inbound in front of the scorer's table. And now we've got the official talking to the coach for the Millers. And she's not moving. She's standing there kind of stoic. I'm not sure she liked the answer she got. Into Brooke Williams, top of the key. Williams backs out a little bit. Between the leg, beautiful dribble. She goes to the hoop, pulls her up. Shot from Orndorff, way off. Right into the hands of Fields. Fields comes hard. Outlet. Beautiful outlet. Number 11 with the basket, and the Millers reset. Underneath, tipped away right into the hands of Grace Williams. Over to Brooke Williams, looking for help. And a foul on Brooke Williams. Cougars will get it at midcourt.
During a timeout, Harley Fitzpatrick checked in for the Cougars.
Now we walk the floor. It looks like Orndorff is going to... Yeah, I don't know why they thought they were in bonus. They're not even close.
No, there's 4. Like you said, they should know, but...
All right.
I'm scratching my head.
Me too. Fitzpatrick will inbound. And now another official confusion.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Sub.
They both walk over. Orndorff comes out. I'm sorry, not Orndorff. That's
Well, she's not. She's not Zentz.
Oh, Zentz is just talking to Coach Amy.
Yeah, they figured to use a timeout with the referees. They're trying to figure out what we're doing here. I still don't know.
So they're talking to the Millers coach again, and now they are ready.
Okay, now it is the bonus. It just isn't right up on the board. So 17 fouls, so now they're in the bonus.
7-6 Cougars lead it at the 1:39 mark of the first period. Samantha Orndorff will shoot 2.
I'm sorry, 5 team fouls.
She misses it too short off the front of the rim. Orndorff to shoot 1. Got the roll. It's good. Miller's ball. Fields brings it up. Timeout.
Now we got another whistle.
The official knocked the entire chair over, jumped up, got up, threw his chair over. Did you see that?
Yeah. That's Darryl Wedges from, used to play at Walker, so now he refs. I don't know. I still don't know what we're doing.
It's got something to do with the score. They're looking at the scoreboard. It's really affecting the tempo of this game, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're still in the first quarter.
There's the inbound. Fields has it. Fields. Skip pass to Martin. Fields pulls the trigger. Way off. Loose ball on the floor. Fields gets her own rebound. Over to Martin. Martin in the corner. Shot from the corner. Way off. Rebound. Fields. Good. So Fields with a 5-footer. And they tie it up at 8 apiece. Fitzpatrick underneath to Grace Williams. She misses the layup. Sam Orndorff with the rebound. Brooke Williams from three-point land. Rims in and out. Brooke Williams reaches in and fouls Fields. That's going to send us down to the other end of the court.
Yep. Brooke, she would have fouled her shot there. She would have got the rebound.
I was thinking the same thing. Into the game for her first minutes of the game. I believe it's I can't see the number. All right. Fields penetrates, kicks out, shot from the wing. Way short. Rebound underneath, put back no good. Rebound Cougars. Here come the Cougars hard down the right side. Underneath to no one. Fields just takes the ball right away from Zentz. Fields down the right side. Picks up her dribble. Over to Martin. Martin in the corner. They pull the trigger from the corner too far. Rebound Millers. Millers getting a lot of offensive boards here tonight. Yeah, they get a whistle and a travel.
They made it a point of emphasis today to make sure they boxed out because they didn't do that last night. They have been boxing out, but a couple unlucky bounces,
it's just a
bounces have been going the Millers' way.
You're right. Okay, the Millers turn it over on the traveling violation with 12 seconds left in the first period, tied at 8 apiece. The Cougars have a chance for one more shot as Williams brings it across. Looking underneath. 4 seconds. They need to get the shot off. Williams pulls the trigger from NBA land. No good. And that's it. Tied at 8 apiece. At the end of 8 minutes of action, we'll move to the second period after this timeout.
When you let your dogs out, they come back stinky and dirty. Dirty Dog Self-Service Dog Wash solves those messy bathrooms or utility room cleanup disasters you hate. Take your dog up to Thermont Plaza to Dirty Dog Dog Wash, and you'll be greeted by trained vet tech and owner Becky Clark, who will provide you with your own fun, safe, simple, and effective self-service kiosk for only $15 per wash. They stock all the top-of-the-line products to help you do the job right. Tired of clogged drains from hairy pets and nasty dog hair hair cleanup mess? Do you live on a farm where the dogs get really dirty? Dirty Dog Dog Wash Self-Service will have your dog thanking you for a wonderful spa day experience. Check out the website at thedirtydogwash.com. And don't forget, they have great boutique pet supplies, food, and nail trimming services. Open Wednesday through Friday, noon to 6, and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Closed on Monday and Tuesday. Don't let that dirty dog in your clean house. Head over to Dirty Dog Dog Wash today.
All right, we are back live. There's the inbound to Fields. The Millers have the ball now for the start. There's a steal. Troxel with the steal, pulls up her dribble. Taylor Smith goes up, left-hander no good. Loose ball knocked out of bounds. Cougars, whoa. Looked like a Cougars ball, but they said no, it's Miller's.
Yeah. He was out of position and trail and missed it.
Fields brings it across midcourt. Penetration by Martin. She backs out. Bounce pass over to Fields. Fields looking. Lobs into the corner. Quick shot. Way off. Rebound. Put back no good. Loose ball. Rebound Troxel. Troxel looking. Slows up. Over to Glotfeldy. Glotfeldy to Williams. They better watch those lazy passes. They're going to lose on that one. Williams does a nice spin move and a right-hander off the glass for the score.
Nice move. Use the backboard again. Strong.
Cougars retake the lead 10-8 at the 7:07 mark of the first half. Over to Martin on the right side. Back to Fields.
Cougars back in a 1-3-1.
Fields kicks out to Sparrow. Sparrow goes baseline. Pull up. In and out. Loose ball. Shot. Blocked. Back again it goes. And we've got a whistle and a foul. And that looks like it's going to send number 3, Rickman, to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Got dribble penetration down on the baseline in that 1-3-1, which shouldn't happen, which got everybody out of rebounding position.
Ooh, nice touch. So Rickman makes the front end. She'll shoot 1. Troxel comes out. In comes Furhatch. She misses the second one. The Cougars get the rebound. Over to Taylor Smith. Taylor, nice pass underneath, and Grace Williams loses it out of bounds off her fingertips.
Great pass, backdoor cut, had her open.
Couldn't hang on. Fields across the left side. Fields looking for help. Hands off to Martin. Martin asks for Sparrow to come out. Sparrow does. They run the weave. Cross-court pass gets away from him. Out of bounds. Milford ball.
Yeah, good defense. Brooke Williams almost came up with that pass.
Into the game comes Zentz. And Taylor Smith gets a rest. Or was that... No, that wasn't Smith. That was Brooke Williams. No, it wasn't.
That was Gluharty. I don't know how to say her last name.
Perhatch.
No.
Glotfeldy, okay. Runner off the glass and a whistle. We've got a foul. And it looks like Fields will shoot 2.
It'd be easier for me to just say Caden.
Okay.
Frederick County's school education.
Fields misses the first one. 10-9, Cougars on top. 6:13 to go in the first half here at Hood College. Missed them both. Rebound Williams. Williams pulls it down. Looking long. Nothing there. Cross midcourt. Kicks out right into the traffic, and it's stolen. We've got a whistle on. Taylor Williams drew the foul.
She would have been better off taking 2 more dribbles. She would have been able to shoot that ball right off the backboard again, the same place as the time before.
Back into the game comes Orndorff. Out comes Taylor Smith with 2 fouls now. Savage brings it up. Top of the key. Hand off to Martin. Martin to Fields. Fields over to Savage. Savage spin move, shot on the run, no good. Loose ball, rebound Cougars. Brooke Williams with the ball, kicks it out to Zentz. Zentz brings it across. Bounce pass into the corner. Perhatch goes baseline, pulls up, and shoots the scoop shot. It's good.
Nice move. Split the defender, Euro stepped under.
Fields asking for help. Down to Martin on the left side. She sets the pick for Martin. Martin comes off the pick over to Fields in the corner. Traveling violation. Fields has a tendency to jump before she gets that ball on the floor. She's so fast.
She does. They've missed a couple up top, but they got that one. But Catoctin still got to do a better job of getting on the baseline.
Yeah, you can't give them that baseline. You got to take that away. Williams brings it across midcourt. Drifts left. They set the pick. Grace Williams. Give and go. Pick and roll. Beautiful pick and roll. Nice. The Cougars get the rebound on the missed shot. And we've got a whistle. 3-second violation.
Timeout. 30-second timeout.
Okay.
She saw a turnover coming there, and
so she pulled the trigger.
Yep.
All right.
Saved on the possession.
Yeah.
After last night, you need that good play on her part. Got a 3-point lead. Didn't want to change momentum. Want to get a good look here with a chance to go up 5 or 6.
So let me set the table for you right now. We're in the second period with 4:50 to go in the first half. The Cougars lead at 12-9, and they have the ball. So they have a golden opportunity here to widen the lead. The most they've led in the game right now, 3 points.
Yeah, definitely needed for their confidence. They're starting to get their legs back. Like you said, looking a little rattled early, starting to get back into their true form now.
Here we go. Cougars out on the floor. Miller's on the floor. They set up for the inbound. Right into the hands of the Millers. The throw. Orndorff. Bad pass.
Yeah. No screens, no movement. Really don't know what that was.
Savage, top of the key. Goes left. Hand off to Jackson. Jackson to Fields. Fields guarded by Zentz.
9 seconds on the clock.
Over to Savage. Savage. She goes left, right. Kick out to Fields. She shoots at the buzzer. Whoa! That hit the top of the backboard and went in on a bank.
Yeah.
That was the craziest bank shot I've ever seen. Underneath, Grace Williams. Hand off to Perhatch. She misses the layup. Loose ball on the floor. Millers have it. Fields slows down. Over to Savage. Savage, top of the key. Over to Fields now. They set the pick for Fields. Rickman with it. Rickman to Jackson, running the weave. Savage, and now we've got a foul on Grace Williams.
With 3 seconds left to go on the shot clock.
So Savage steps out. Into the game comes Harley Fitzpatrick and Peyton Davis.
I think it's the first time we've seen Peyton in the game tonight. I don't think we saw her much last night.
Into Fields. Fields over to Martin. Jackson back to Fields. Fields backs out. Over to Savage. Savage. Bounce pass to Fields. She loses it, gets it back. Trying to work into that 1-3-1 underneath. Foul on the floor against Catoctin. Blocking foul
on
Peyton Davis.
Yep.
So that's in bonus. So Savage to shoot 2. Missed it. Miller's not shooting very well from the free throw line, are they?
No. Thank goodness, or they'd be ahead in this ball game for sure.
Savage to shoot one. Missed it. Rebound Perhatch. What's the call?
Out of bounds on Catoctin. Miller's ball. Struggling rebounding. We're boxing out. Just the bounces aren't going our way.
Jackson into Fields. Fields fakes the three and then kicks it out wide open underneath. Nice bounce pass, but she gets caught. Challenged and a reach in now. That's going to go on Fitzpatrick.
No.
No.
It's against Millersville.
Stepped on the line?
No, they fouled her.
They fouled Fitzpatrick.
Yep. Reached across her body, hit the part of the arm, didn't get the ball.
But we're in bonus. We should be walking.
It should be. Maybe he did call it out of bounds. That isn't what he held his hand up for, though.
Into Taylor Smith. Taylor, guarded by Fields, drives down the right side. Looking for help. She gets it from Fitzpatrick. Taylor gets it back. Signals the play from the top of the key. High post, Brooke Williams. She turns. Perhatch shoots. Way off. Oh, that was a quick whistle on the jump ball. Brooke Williams had it, pulled it away, and was ready to shoot. And it was a late whistle on the jump ball, but it's Cougars fortunately get the possession arrow. Looking for the cutter underneath. It's not there, and it's stolen. Bad inbound again by the Cougars. Here comes Fields straight to the basket. And she gets the bucket and the foul.
Yeah, just went a little early. She had position to take the charge. She just went early and didn't take the contact, and that's why the call was made. But that's the correct call.
Number 2, Fields shooting 1 free throw.
Fields to shoot the and one.
Catoctin struggling on their inbound plays. Got to come up with something different.
She got it. Into Taylor.
Full court pressure.
Taylor brings it across. Taylor sees the opening, kicks it out. Brooke Williams shoots the 10-footer, rims in and out. Taylor Smith with the rebound underneath and a foul on the floor.
Good look by Brooke Williams. Didn't fall. Set her feet way better than last night. Didn't rush it in and out. But at least we got the offensive rebound.
It's only 2 team fouls on Milford Mill. I was looking at the wrong number. Inbound. Smith out front. Glotfeldy. She looks. Over to Fitzpatrick. Zentz pulls the trigger. No good. Cougars with the rebound. Glotfeldy pulls the trigger. In and out. Loose ball up in the air. Cougars with the rebound again. Fresh clock. Fitzpatrick drives. She shoots right-hander off the glass and makes it.
She got fouled too. Great move. Got 2 offensive rebounds in that position out of Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick with her first points of the game. Over to the left side. 3-pointer from Savage. No good. Check that. Fields. No good. Here comes Taylor Smith. Pushing the ball hard. No look to the corner. Glotfeldy. She penetrates. Pulls. Shoots on the run. It's good.
Catoctin getting on a little run here. Getting back to them. Look for Millersville to call a timeout. Catoctin back in a 1-3-1.
Fields brings it across. Over to Savage. Savage to Fields. They play catch. Inside back door. It's good. Asia Sparrow with a bucket. Taylor Smith sees an opening, and she goes hard to the basket and draws the foul. That one is going to go against, I believe, Fields. Yes.
Coach Entwistle changing up this inbound play. They're calling something different here. The last 2 times they've run something, they've had a turnover. They got to get something off of here. These just can't be unforced turnovers here.
Wait. We've got a substitution now.
Yeah, but they gave her the
Perhatch comes in. Smith comes out. 1 minute to go in the half. We're tied at 16 apiece. Perhatch to inbound. Out front is Fitzpatrick. She shoots the 3. Short. Gets her own rebound. Oh, but it goes out of bounds. But they didn't call it. She bounced it right on the line, and they didn't call it. Reach out from behind. Oh, be careful, Harley, and she gets the foul.
Got a little. I like the aggression. She fouled
I
her
do too.
shot, and she went back, and she's playing really aggressive and gave him a spark. So I don't really mind the foul there.
I like it. You're
She
right.
just can't hold her head down there. Just bounce back, get back to the next play. Coach Entwistle's going to talk it over with her. Said just tell her and just say, calm down.
She gave her a fist bump.
Yep.
Good. So Savage makes the front end to retake the lead. 46 seconds in the half. Savage to shoot one. Got them both. Nothing but strings. Williams brings it up. Cougars playing for the one-shot tie. Over to Zentz. Zentz goes left. Now right off of the screen. Zentz looking back. Out front to Glotfeldy. Bounce pass inside. Beauty. Turn shot. No good. Loose ball. Rebound on the floor. Tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow Milford Mill.
Kentucky way more aggressive going after the loose balls tonight. Brooke Williams did land on top of her. Should have been a foul there.
It should have.
But
I know.
We got away with it.
That's why I winced when I looked at you, because it should have been a foul. All right. Savage brings it up. 20 seconds to go in the half. Milford will play for the last shot. Probably take a lead into the dressing room. There it is. A three-pointer from way out front. Rims in and out. Loose ball in the corner. We got a whistle. And a foul?
Yeah. Unless there was a push in
Calling
the back.
they're calling that on Perhatch, and that's going to send Alana Jones to the free throw line to shoot two, and she makes the first one. Jones to shoot one. Got them both. Inbound, Brooke Williams brings it up. 5 seconds, straight in. She pulls up, shoots a 5-footer. It's blocked. Millers have it. There's a buzzer. That's it. They're going to take a 20-16 lead into the dressing room. The Lady Millers on top here at halftime. We'll take a break and be back with our first half wrap-up after this message from our sponsors.
Where do you get your real-time information? News, weather, traffic, school delays, and cancellations. At Cool 1450 AM, one of our most important resources is FrederickScanner.com. Live traffic cams, weather cams, city and county resources, police, fire and rescue. Anyone living, working, or traveling in and around Frederick should bookmark FrederickScanner.com on their PC or go to their Facebook page and download the mobile app today. FrederickScanner.com. A live information window to Frederick County.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after this important message.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. A referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Maryland did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
This message presented by the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association and the Maryland State Athletic Directors Association.
All right, we are back live here at halftime. The Milford Millers took a 20-16 lead into the dressing room, tied up at 16 apiece. They went on a 4-point run, and now here we are. What do you think they're going to be saying to the team in the dressing room? What's Coach Entwistle going to say?
Well, Coach Entwistle, she needs to I think she's going to switch that defense up again because she went back to man, and that's where they got their 4 points. They were in that 1-3-1. She's going to emphasize on them, once again, boxing out. Even though they are boxing out, she's going to keep hammering that home because the bounces aren't going that way, and they need to get all 5 players after it and taking away that baseline's killing them down underneath. And then the only other thing I can see her addressing in there at halftime is when you get to the free throw line, you got to knock them down in these close games because it lets their big momentum swings for them.
Absolutely. You know, one thing that I noticed was that the Catoktons started to realize that they had Taylor Smith realize that she had the matchup, and when she drove to the basket, things started to open up a bit, and then all of a sudden they stopped.
They subbed out, and then they kept the same player on her, which was Fields. They kept Fields on her, which she has a definite size advantage and quickness over, and then they just got away from that. And then they tried to run that high pick and roll, which did work, but then they just missed the layups like they did last night coming down the stretch.
Absolutely.
Much better on the offensive end. I think Harley Fitzpatrick came in, gave them, she got like 2 rebounds in a possession in a row. So, and then Brooke Williams got a couple offensive rebounds as well. And last night there wasn't any of that going on. So they really beat those things home today and going over the talks with them. And it's done way better than last night, but still not enough to get them over the hump.
All right, let's take a break and give you a chance to relax and enjoy yourself during the halftime break. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the opening inbound of the third period of action here at Hood College. Catoctin versus Milford Mill, and we're bringing it to you live on Cool Oldies 1450 THU.
What's the People's Restaurant? It's the diner, and you won't find a better one than the Mountain View Diner. It's the ultimate comfort food. From delicious appetizers to sandwiches to succulent entrees, the Mountain View Diner can satisfy any taste. If it's mouth-watering Greek fare you're after, the Mountain View Diner will not disappoint. And don't forget the famous cheesecake. Mountain View Diner on West Patrick Street in Frederick and in Charlestown, West Virginia, across from the casino. A winner 3 years in a row for a Best of Frederick Award. The people who love great food eat at the People's Restaurant. The Mountain View Diner.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, but also the busiest.
Locally owned and operated, winner 8 years in a row for the best of the best in Frederick County. Hawkins Landscaping is #1 with an array of full landscape site design, lawn maintenance, hardscaping, lighting, drainage, and more. Let our professionally trained staff of certified landscapers transform your landscape from a dream to reality. From the design through construction and into maintenance, Hawkins Landscaping specializes in elegant and inviting outdoor environments. If you are looking to create, upgrade, or revitalize your landscape, call Hawkins Landscaping today at 301-898-3615. That's 301-898-3615. Hawkins Landscaping. When you deserve the best, get the best.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, but also the busiest. During this joyous but hectic time, why don't you take a break by treating yourself to a good quality haircut? Gary the Barber is an experienced professional who prides himself in helping you to look your best for the holidays. Call Gary today at 301-305-7895. Conveniently located at 101 Tippin Drive in Thurmont, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Experience the holiday warmth and casual, friendly atmosphere of a real community barbershop. Gary the Barber accepts both appointments and walk-ins. Whether it's church or an office party, friends, or family celebrations, Gary the Barber will have you looking your best this Christmas and into the new year. To schedule an appointment, call 301-305-7895. Gary knows your time is valuable. Remember, with an appointment, you don't have to wait. Gary the Barber, experienced, affordable, and convenient.
USA News Update. Maine's Secretary of State, Shana Bellows, is facing threats following her decision to remove former President Trump from the state's 2024 ballot. Bellows, who made the decision on Thursday, cited Trump's awareness of potential violence on the day of the Capitol riot and his encouragement of it through incendiary rhetoric without taking timely action to stop it. Acknowledging the threats against her and her staff on CNN, Bellows expressed preparedness and gratitude for law enforcement, with Colorado being the first state to remove Trump from its primary ballot. California is anticipating a third day of substantial waves and coastal flooding as high surf continues to batter much of the west coast, particularly in southern and central California. Forecasters warn that the giant waves, potentially reaching 25 feet in some areas, pose the risk of dangerous rip currents and coastal flooding. State officials caution against considering beaches, piers, and vulnerable harbors in California safe due to the ongoing extreme surf conditions. Skip Kelly, USA News.
Attention small business owners. This could be the most important 10-minute call you will ever make. You could recover up to $26,000 per employee today. And all you have to do is make one short 10-minute call to take your business up a notch or bounce back from these difficult couple of years. Omega Accounting Solutions can help you recover any payroll tax overpayments you made during the pandemic. You may even be eligible to receive up to $26,000 per employee. All it takes is a quick, easy, free 10-minute ERC consultation to determine if you qualify. Omega is the small business champion with teams dedicated to maximizing tax credits. They know their stuff so well that CPAs and payroll companies even turn to Omega for ERC tax guidance. Call 800-300-9ERC. That's 800-300-9ERC. 1-800-300-9ERC. Or visit OmegaTaxCredit.com.
Here's the Cool Oldies 1450 AM forecast. As the final weekend of 2023 gets underway, we'll have a mix of sun and clouds today. Our high 47 with winds to 20 miles an hour. Overnight, it'll be partly cloudy with a low of freezing. We'll end the year Sunday with a mostly sunny day at a high 48. New Year's Eve should be mostly cloudy, a low 34. We'll have scattered showers on New Year's Day. Monday, we'll have partly sunny skies at a high 45. Tuesday should be sunny, our high 45. From the Cool Oldies 1450 AM Weather Center, I'm Rod Tanner.
Don't worry if you can't make it to the game or miss the broadcast. All of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTHUradio.com in our audio vault.
We are back for the start of the third period here as the Cougars will inbound from midcourt. If you've just joined us, the Milford Mill Lady Millers have a 20-16 lead here, headed into the second half of this game. There's the whistle and the inbound into Taylor Smith. Smith down on the right side. Troxel lobs inside, turn, and a shot off the fingertips of Brooke Williams, and it's Milford Mill ball.
Good post up, though. She held her position there and was able to get the entry pass. Got a little contact, just wasn't called.
Number 2, Tatiana Fields drifts left, signals the play. Over to Jones. Jones over to Tatiana. Fields has it. Run the weave. Jones with it. Gets in a little trouble. There she goes to Fields. Fields penetrates, kicks, spins, and a traveling violation on Fields, her third of the night.
Yep, little out of control. Got going backwards. Travel, right call.
Into the game comes number 4, Tristan Savage.
Kentucky came out in man-to-man. I'd like to see them switch it up a little bit in this third quarter.
Corinne Ward steps out. Smith brings it up. Down the left side, right in front of the scorer's table. She draws off the pick. Grace Williams sets it. Underneath, wide open. Brooke Williams on the backside. Spins, turns, shoots. Shot is partially blocked. Loose ball, rebound. Millers.
Didn't need to spin away and fade from the basket. She had a layup.
Savage. She goes hard. Spins, turns in the lane. Scoop shot, no good. Struggle for the ball. What's the call?
Well, he went up with a fist, which is going to be a foul, but then changed it to a jump ball. So,
Okay,
it's a jump ball.
So it's possession arrow to Milford. Mill. Looking for the inbound. Stolen by the Cougars. Here comes Williams. She goes crossover, left-hander off the glass, no good, but she draws the foul.
Nice move, nice underhand, left-handed layup, just didn't fall, just a little too strong off the back of the rim.
Williams to shoot 2. Got it.
She's shooting 90%. She's 21 of 24 from the free throw line for the year.
I'd say that's pretty respectable.
Yeah, watch. I probably just jinxed her, though.
Williams to shoot 1. Got it.
Thank goodness.
Yes, yes. Into Savage. Savage brings it up. Mid-court, right at the logo. Guarded by Zentz. No, Troxel, I'm sorry. They set the pick.
It's a walk.
Drive in the lane. Shot, no good. Put back, no good. Rebound, Cougars. Cross court, Taylor Smith. Down on the right side, Williams has it. Skip pass to Troxel. Zentz. She drifts right. Williams on the right wing. She goes left. To the basket, shoots, and she's fouled.
Better movement offensively for them tonight than last night. Throwing 3 or 4 more passes. Nobody's watching, and they're getting better movement inside the paint.
Williams to shoot 2 again. That one popped out.
Good thing I didn't say anything on that one.
Williams to shoot 1. She got the roll, kissed the glass and dropped in. And we've got a 1-point game. Miller's on top with the ball as Savage brings it up. Mid-court. She points underneath. They bring the pick out for her. She drives off the pick, looking for the pick and roll, not there. Savage backs out. On the right side. Over to Jackson. Now a whistle.
Hand check.
Foul on the floor. Into the game comes Perhatch. Out goes, is that Zentz?
Zentz going out.
Yeah. Miller's in. Lob across court to lose the ball and back into the hands of the Cougars. Here comes Perhatch. She's got a wide open layup and she scores.
Step in the front of the ball. Good steal. Kentucky up 1.
Jackson drifts left. Martin on the left side. She goes over. Oop. Lost off the fingertips of Savage and into the Miller's bench. Cougars ball.
They're a little rattled. A couple turnovers here in the last couple possessions.
Into Perhatch. Back to Williams. Williams brings it across midcourt. Down on the right side. Troxel lobs inside to Taylor. She goes right-hander off the glass. Partially blocked. Cougars get the rebound. And a whistle and a foul. Let's see who that goes on. Looks like number 4, Savage, draws the foul.
See what
Cougars will step out.
See what Kentucky does on this inbound.
Savage comes out, subbed out by Sparrow. Kentucky into Troxel. Over to Williams. She takes a look, penetrates, bounce pass underneath. Right-hander, Perhatch, partially blocked the putback. Oh, it drops. It hung on the front of the rim for a split second.
Grace Williams.
Dropped. Left side, Sparrow. Between the legs. Over to Martin. Martin backs out, top of the key. Right side to Jackson. Jackson runs into Perhatch, and she hits the floor hard. And Kylie's going to get the foul.
Yeah, she was just trying to go out and close out on the kick out and just anticipated it and just got in front of the ball carrier before she passed it.
Miller's ball from underneath. They'll inbound at 4:17 to go in the third. Cougars lead at 23-20. Another low-scoring game here tonight. Looking for the cutter inside. Good play by Orndorff as she knocks the inbound away. And they have to reset and do it again.
Both teams are quick, so they can get in front of the ball handlers when they're going to the basket. So that's going to cut down on the score, and especially if they're missing those
well, I think
10, 12 footers.
They take too long and give up on that inside cutter like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yep.
They keep looking for that inside cutter, and it's not there, and you need to pop it out front to your safety valve. But they're not doing that. They're just waiting for that cutter to open.
Yeah,
now we've got a official timeout on the floor.
There's been a lot of that today.
Here we go. Miller's to inbound. Out to Jones.
Fumbled it.
Jones to Martin. Martin at the foul line, kicks it back out front. Jones has it. Jackson drives, penetrates, shoots on the run, no good. Rebound, Cougars. Here comes Taylor Smith hard down the right side. Taylor wide open underneath, shot and a score. Sam Orndorff.
Good pass. Those weren't going last night. Kentucky on a 9-0 run here.
Running the weave. Sparrow loses the ball. Taylor Smith picks it up, pushes it hard down the floor. Right-hander off the glass. She makes the basket and draws the foul, and she pumps her fist.
Yeah, Kentucky on an 11-0 run here. Milford Mills, you would think they would get a timeout here at some point and stop this.
Glotfelty checks in. Gives Troxel a rest. Smith will shoot one. I'm sorry. The and one. Taylor toes the free throw line. Bounces twice and shoots. Got it. 28-20. Cougars with an 8-point lead at the 3:30 mark of the third.
12-0
Savage
run.
brings it up. Down on the right side to Martin. They set the pick. Martin runs right in. They lose the ball. Glockfeldy picks it up. She lobs it out front to Williams. Wide open underneath. Off the glass. Shot no good. So looked like Orndorff had a little trouble with her positioning.
Yeah, she was just too far underneath and then didn't know where she was. Took a bad angle of the basket. Wasn't able to hit the rim.
Cougars will get the ball back on the turnover. Taylor Smith underneath her own basket. Shot, oh, beautiful inbound to Brooke Williams. And they score. Across midcourt. Fields has it, back in the game now. Fields over to Savage. Savage off the pick, spin move. Right runner, it's good, and she draws the foul.
Nice move, good play.
Yeah, that was.
They needed
that was a high school boys basketball move right
Absolutely.
there.
Spin move.
You don't see many girls can pull that move off.
Nope, spin move, drop, took the contact, falling down to the ground, made the bucket.
Right hand runner on the spin move. Soft touch, drops right in. She draws the foul. She's going to try to get three the hard way. Savage to shoot one. No good. Rebound, Cougars. Taylor Smith has it now. Taylor signals the play, and we've got a whistle. Official timeout.
They gave the 2 points to Kentucky, so they're just going to switch it back over. They're just going to make the scores right. It was 20 at half. They're just switching it over now to get the bucket there. Correct the score. Get Kentucky back to 30.
So what is the correct score?
Now, they got it now. It's
30 to 22.
Yeah, they gave Kentucky the 2 points. They fixed it. Good officiating there and catching it and seeing it.
Glotfeldy brings it across midcourt. Drifts right. Back over to Zentz on the left. Zentz. Skip pass. Glotfeldy steps out. Skip pass. Shot. Just inside the arc. Perhatch doesn't get the bucket.
Inside the college arc.
Right.
Outside the high school one, though.
Fields goes hot to the basket. Kick out to the corner. Shot from the corner. Whoa, it's a rainbow, and it drops.
Nice
first
shot.
Is that the first three of the game?
Yes.
I think that might be the first
Yes.
tray of the game. Glotfeldy, she shoots the tray. It's short. Rebound, Millers. Stolen from behind. Orndorff to Williams. Williams outlet, wide open. Taylor Smith scores. Good transition ball by the Cougars at the 141 mark of the third.
Yeah, defense and a turnover helped create it.
Fields over to Savage. Savage working in on that 1-3-1 zone. Inside, high post, loses the ball. Williams comes up with it. She got a 2-on-1. Brooke goes right-hander off the glass. No good. Loose ball on the floor. Cougars will get it back.
Tough.
Big opportunity miss there.
Tough.
And for the Cougars, number 24, Cougars ball.
Taylor Smith to inbound. Setting the pick into Troxel. She scores. Nice. That was a nice inbound play.
Yeah, they had they struggled earlier and
So
had
double
those
pick.
three. Yep, and then now they changed them a little bit, and in the last two they've been able to score off of them. So nice little adjustment by Coach Enwhistle and her coaching staff there to make sure they're productive.
Troxel gets fouled, so she'll go for the and one. And she makes it. 35-25. Cougars have expanded their lead to 10 points now at the 114 mark of the third as Savage brings it up. Savage drifts it from the right side of that zone. Over to Fields, back to Savage. Bounce pass underneath. They trap on Jackson and the whistle. Timeout, Milford Mill.
19 points in this quarter for Catoctin compared to last night where we had 29 for 4. Definitely got the transition game going in that quarter for sure.
I think they've got the rhythm, and I think they've figured it out here, but that doesn't mean a thing, that they got to keep the pressure on, the foot on the pedal. Let me thank our sponsors for making this game possible in the second half. American Legion Post 168 right there on Park Lane in Thurmont. Center of Life Chiropractic, Kelco Plumbing, Fredericktown Yamaha, and Thurmont Country Kitchen. Thank you for sponsoring tonight's IBO Christmas Holiday Basketball Tournament here at beautiful Hood College.
Adjustments Catoctin made coming out of halftime. They extended their man-to-man defense. They didn't change and went to any zone this quarter, but they extended their defense out almost to the half-court line, where last night they laid off the ball handlers. So big difference there, and then their defense turned into offense where they're able to get transition going.
All right, both teams are back out on the floor. The referee points to the spot where the Millers will inbound from as Jackson steps out. Bounce pass into Savage. She brings it out front, top of the key. They set the pick. Catoctin switches back over to Fields now. Timeout.
No shot clock violation. Can't let them get in their stats by how far they're coming outside the arc. It's really disrupted them in the third quarter.
Smith brings it up. Zentz to Smith. Back to Zentz. Over to Troxel. She fires it inside to Glotfeldy. They collapse on her, wide open. No. Glotfeldy pulls the trigger from three-point land. It's no good. Rebound Taylor Smith. Taylor goes hard to the basket. Wide open. Glotfeldy shoots a 5-footer. It's no good. Rebound, loose ball. Savage has it. Here come the Millers.
8 seconds.
In the corner. Shot from the corner. Way off. Put back is good, and she's fouled. So Jackson standing in the right place at the right time, as they say. Coach Entwistle's having a fit about something.
Yeah, she's saying that she was boxing her out, but she was. But when the airborne shooter goes airborne, she's protected. So that it was kind of like a bang bang play. So she was just trying to get some clarification, but it was the right call.
Yeah. So now Jackson will shoot one with 0.1 seconds on the clock in the third.
Big momentum swing there because, you know, they were struggling this quarter. They put 0.3 of a second back on, so it's 0.4 now in the quarter.
Missed it. Oh, off the glass on the bank shot. I thought she missed it. There's the shot at the buzzer. Whoa, that was close. From three-quarter court, Taylor Smith launches a baseball toss, but it doesn't drop.
You think she plays softball? Could you tell by that?
I kind of think so. She might have a pretty good right arm on her.
Yeah.
We'll take a break and be right back after this.
Are you or someone you love struggling with an addiction to drugs or alcohol and want to be set free from the chains of addiction? Then call Addiction Helpline America right now to get the help you need. From drug and alcohol addiction to dual diagnosis treatment, we provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives.
Treatment helped me get my life back. I was so addicted, the only person I could focus on was myself and what I needed. I hit rock bottom and lost everything. Through treatment, I was able to overcome those demons and focus on my family again.
I used until I overdosed and almost died. That was the end of the road for me. After seeking treatment, I now have hope. I learned skills that help me deal with life on life's terms.
800-426-4994. 800-426-4994. 800-426-4994. That's 800-426-4994.
All right, we are back here live at courtside where the Cougars lead at 35-29. We've got 8 minutes on the clock. We're in the fourth period, and the Cougars will have possession of the basketball to start. We've got over at the scoring table, we've got some discussions going on once again.
Yeah, the quarter ended at 27, and then now there's 29 up there for Milford Mills. So they're looking at the official scorebook
Yes,
to see if that score is right.
I see what you're saying. So they've got to add up the score from the official book and see if it matches. Now they just dropped it to 28.
Yep. So now they're going to make sure both books are right. They checked with Kentucky, and so Milford Mill was off a point. Kentucky's book, and it looks like everything is straight now at 35-28.
Now Milford Mill over the scorer's table. Here comes the referee, and we're ready to go. Okay, it's sorted out. Inbound. Taylor Smith, top of the key. Over to Williams. Williams back to Smith. Smith penetrates, kick out. Zentz has it. Zentz skip past to Williams. Taylor Smith takes a look, then she drives. Underneath, wide open, shot and a score. Troxel again.
Good patience against the 2-3 zone. They switched it up on him. Good patience, got an easy bucket underneath.
Nice backdoor. Savage. Over to Fields. Fields, bounce pass to the corner. Baseline drive. Bounce pass in the lane, shot. No good. Loose ball rebound over the back. And she got hurt too. Number 3, Rickman took one in the face when she went over the back. She's trying to blink it off. It's her eye, her left eye.
Catoctin once again got beat on the baseline, got caught from playing behind, and got lucky on that possession that they didn't get a bucket and a foul because they missed the layup underneath.
Perhatch into Smith. Taylor brings it up. Cougars by 9. Inside, high post, kick out. Troxel pulls the trigger, way off from three-point land. Stolen by Taylor Smith. She shoots and no good. Rebound, put back, no good. Loose ball, tie up, jump ball. Possession arrow, Milford.
3 easy attempts at it. Just not falling again, but great steal by Taylor.
Indeed. Over to Savage. Savage to Fields. Shot from Savage. Oh, it's good. She gets the 3. Smith brings it up. Smith goes hard to the right. Skip pass in the corner. Troxel takes a look. Nothing there. Perhatch on the cutter scores.
That's the second time they beat him on a 2-3 with passing and somebody cutting through. They might want to switch out of that D. They got burned twice on it.
Savage down the left side. She directs traffic. Jackson moves over to the left. Savage from the top of the key now. Over to Fields. Fields penetrates, back out. Jackson pulls the trigger. And it's good.
From the
Another
college,
3.
From the college arc.
They have managed to trim the lead down to 5 here with those 3-pointers. Taylor Smith back over. Perhatch travels.
Coach Entwistle's going to take a full timeout over here and talk it over.
And I believe we'll take one as well. We'll be right back after this message.
Hi, this is Donna from In Memory Of. Luxurious Karastan flooring is the footing you need to live beautifully. Now, during Fitzgerald Home Furnishings holiday event, you can save 10% on Karastan flooring. With Karastan underfoot from Fitzgerald Home Furnishings, you can dance, sit, read, or relax. Bring home the quality of Karastan carpet or choose Karastan's Lux Craft luxury vinyl tile and save 10%. Don't miss your chance to save 10% on Karastan from Fitzgerald Home Furnishings. It's just off Route 26 on Routson's Way in Frederick. As a matter of fact, we believe in Fitzgerald Home Furnishings so much that we selected them for our own home, too. Fitzgerald Home Furnishings, live beautifully.
Back with you here live as the Millers bring it up. Savage over to Fields. Fields, they set the pick. Between the legs, she spins. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson backs out. Penetrates. Bounce pass to Fields. She drives the lane. Shoots the runner. No good. Rebound Perhatch. Over to Smith. Smith wants to go fast. She goes right-hander. Sees the opening. She shoots, and she's fouled. So Taylor Smith going back to that formula that worked in the first period.
Yeah, Fields can't stick with her. Just Taylor too quick, too strong. Does a little crossover, goes by her, gets fouled, gets pushed to the floor, shooting 2.
Smith to shoot 2. Got it. Nice soft touch. Slides over the front of the rim and into the net.
For 23, Smith shooting 1 of 2 free throws. 1.
This is the second one. Rebound, Cougars. Put back, traveling violation.
Yep. Trying to get more position, jump back with both feet, travel.
Here come the Millers. Cougars lead by 6, 40-34 with 5:12 to go in the game. Over to Savage. She loses it out of bounds.
That extended D that they didn't do last night is causing people problems. If they would have done that last night, maybe would have been a little bit different.
Into Taylor Smith. A little pressure in the backcourt now. Smith breaks the press. Brings it across midcourt. Turns, drives right. Kick out. Grace Smith back out to Glotfeldy. She drives. She backs into Smith. Back out to Glotfeldy. She drives. She shoots on the run. Doesn't drop. Rebound, Millers. And a foul underneath. A reach in on Perhatch as he tries to stick it out of there.
Number 15, Katie, out of bounds, Miller's ball.
Only the first team foul here on Catoctin. Top of the key. Fields over to Jackson. Jackson off the pick. Sees the baseline. She goes hard. No basket. A reach and foul on the Cougars.
That foul's on the Cougars, number 22, perhaps.
Like to see Catoctin. They've really been playing hard on this man and extending it. I'd like to see him switch D here and just give him a little wrinkle.
Zentz comes in for Perhatch. Miller's with the inbound. Lose it out of bounds. A whistle.
It's going to be on the side.
Millers will reset for another inbound as Sparrow steps out. Sparrow into Savage. Savage backs out, top of the key. Guarded by Glotfeldy. They set the pick. Double pick. Cross court, shot by Fields. It looks good, it is.
Nice shot.
You could see it from up here, it was going. 3-point game now. Bounce pass underneath. Grace Williams loses it. Now Taylor loses it. Milford ball.
Yep, gave a slap at it there at the end and it was going out. Brooks should have just let it go. Catoctin's got to regroup on D here.
Savage, midcourt. They're running that same double pick again on the left side. Fields penetrates. She goes up with the right-hander. No good. Foul.
Got her with the body, pushed her off.
So Tatiana will shoot 2 for the Lady Millers, down by 3.
Still like to see him switch to that 1-3-1 just to give him a different look.
Swish. Nice. High arcing free throw shot. Nothing but strings.
Orndorff coming in, Caden going out.
1 free throw. 1.
Fields to shoot 1. She can trim this to a 1-point game. And it doesn't go. Rebound, Grace Williams. Grace over to Orndorff. Little pressure in the backcourt. Cougars kind of tentative, having trouble getting it across midcourt. Brooke Williams brings it over. Brooke draws a double team. Looking for help. Picks up her dribble. Taylor Smith. In. Orndorff. Loose ball. Tipped away. Stolen. And it rolls. Oh. Miller ball.
Yeah. Tough to see with everybody's feet down in there. And if, you know.
2-point game. Millers have it. They can tie it up with a bucket here with 3:07 to go. Right side to Savage. Savage goes baseline, spins, turns, loses it in traffic, tied up. Cougars on the possession arrow. So good D there.
Yeah, she made that nice spin move. Again, they just doubled over. Troxel coming in back in the game. Orndorff going back out.
Grace Williams steps out as the Millers apply full court pressure now. Into Smith. Smith gets trapped in the corner, dribbles out of trouble, brings it across midcourt with a 3-on-2.
Got numbers.
Goes straight to the hoop, shoots, and scores.
Nice move.
That patented Taylor Miller right-hander.
We needed that basket.
Big bucket. Back the other way. Jackson does the same thing. She shoots on the runner. No good. Rebound Troxel. Troxel with the outlet. Grace Williams fires it down court to Zentz. She backs out. Skip pass to Taylor Smith. She backs out. Taylor goes right. Looking. Sees the opening, goes to the hoop. Draws the foul. That's going to go on Jackson. No, check that. It's on Smith. Kayla Smith for the Millers.
Yep, had her hands up and then came down at the last second, hit her across the elbow.
Taylor to shoot 2.
Number 15.
2:20 to go. Cougars lead it by 4.
Cougars shooting 2 free throws.
Smith can widen that lead. And it goes in and out.
Substitution in the game from the Millers, number 5 and number 11.
Into the game comes Alana Jones.
1.
And I don't have a number 7. Taylor misses both of them. Loose ball, Millers have it. Down the left side, Jackson with the ball. Man defense by the Cougars. Straight to the hoop. And a foul on the floor.
Well, that foul's on the Cougars, number 24.
That's the 4th team foul. Cougars have 1 to give. As Jackson steps out for the inbound. Bounce pass underneath in the paint. Reverse layup is good. Whoa.
Wow.
Taylor Smith coming hard. Sees the crease. Goes straight to the basket. Shoots, scores, makes the bucket, and gets the foul. And I thought for sure she was going to dish out because she had a wide open trailer there.
Yep. Those layups weren't going last night, and they're going in tonight.
Good point. At the 1:57 mark, Taylor Smith goes back to the free throw line. She missed her last 2. She really needs to convert here.
1 free throw. 1.
In and out. Rebound Millers. Quick to the basket. Fields goes all the way. And I think Brooke Williams is hurt.
Yep, she hit her elbow.
Brooke Williams sitting on the floor in pain. Now she's helped up. She shook it off. All right, so did you think she had position on that?
No, she was turning her body. She didn't have position on that charge. Before the contact was made, she went sideways and started to fall. Good call by the official.
Correction.
Was that a shooting foul?
Yep, active shooting.
Fields, nothing but net. 44-40, minute 50 to go. Fields to shoot 1. She can trim the lead to 2 points here. And she misses it. Rebound, Cougars. Big rebound as Taylor Smith comes up hard. Taylor backs out. Stolen! Here come the Millers, wide open. Field scores. We've got a 1-point game now. Taylor Smith brings it up. Down the right side, she's fouled. Blocking foul is going to go on Fields. I think that's her 4th.
Yeah, they had 3 players over there on Taylor Smith, so 2 people were open. If they just would have got to that sideline, it would have been a turnover. Didn't need to give the foul, just could have ran in front of her and got position there. Kind of fortunate we got out of that mess.
Most importantly, they're in bonus now. So, referee checking with Fields now to make sure she's okay. Now she's got to come out. I think that was 5. That might have been 5 on her.
2 free throws.
So let's see. They're going to the scorers table again.
Yep.
I think they're saying, yes, she's fouled out. Little confusion again on the floor about.
Yep. Well, Milford Mills is the home book, and they have high school students doing it. So I think that's where the confusion is.
I
So they're
see.
asking the Catoctin scorekeeper to come over to help them out.
Okay.
So you can't get upset at high school kids that's coming out here and
they want to help.
Christmas
They want to
holiday.
help out. Yeah. You just got to give them some backup.
Yep. So it's good. The official book is supposed to be the book, but I think the referees recognize, hey, let's get some help here and just make sure it's right.
So it's a 1-point game. Cougars lead it by 1. Taylor Smith is at the free throw line to shoot 2. In bonus. Right now the question is, did Tatiana Fields foul out of the game? Does she have 4 fouls or 5?
Yeah, and I think that's what they're trying to figure out with the Catoctin book and the Milford Mills book.
Whistle.
Going 2 shots.
So Fields is going to stay in the game now as they go talk to Coach Entwistle. And I said it was 4. I was counting in my head.
Yep. By rule, you're supposed to go with the official book, but it's good that they were able to communicate and see what everybody had.
Big free throw for Taylor, and she hits it.
Yeah, needed
Big
that.
free throw.
This
one's even more important because this makes it
3-point
lead.
Yep.
And she got it.
Yep. Nice stroke.
1:31 to go. Cougars by 3. There's the inbound to Fields. Cougars applying a little full court pressure of their own. Fields breaks the press, brings it across, guarded by Zentz, right in front of the scorer's table. Cougars in a man defense now. Zentz, Fields going shake and bake. She shoots on the run, draws the foul.
Had her hands up, but came with the body. Everybody's going to say, you know, you heard the crowd, but it was a foul. I mean, you got to call it.
Fields to shoot 2 with 1:14. Again, free throw shooting going to determine this game. Rims in and out.
Yeah,
Just
she
a
hit the
little
last
short.
2. Hit the last 2 and then missed that one.
That one just kissed the front of the rim and bounced out.
Yep, nice form. She has nice form.
Good knee bend. And that one doesn't go either. And over the top, number 12 gets the foul. Jackson, that's her 4th.
Good box out by Brooke Williams.
We're going to walk the floor, and Brooke's going to shoot the bonus.
And she's shooting 90%. So for the
Don't
year.
say that. Don't go there.
She's pretty well schooled, though.
Yeah, she's got. If I'm shooting a technical, I'm sending her to the free throw line.
Absolutely.
Right in it goes. 4-point lead now for the Cougars. 1:13. Williams to shoot 1. Short, off the front of the rim. Rebound, Fields. Fields coming strong. Straight to the back, she wants to go. Spin move in the paint. Kick out on the floor, they get it back. Jackson backs out. Back to Fields, top of the key. Over the right side, shot way off. Out of bounds, Cougars ball.
Didn't really need that. Down 4, didn't need the 3. A little bit of panic. Probably wanted Fields to take that shot for them.
Into Smith. Smith taking her time. Dribbles right past Jackson. Williams from the 3-point land, no good. Rebound, Cougars. Zentz with a good rebound to reset the clock too. More importantly, Brooke Williams has it. She holds the ball, pivots, hands off to Taylor Smith. Fouled, but they don't call it. Back over to Smith. Smith, she drives. Back out, skip pass, Troxel. Over to Williams. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Penetration, shot on the run, and a foul. And that's going to send Brooke Williams to the free throw line, and she will shoot 2 with a 4-point lead at 20 seconds.
That foul on the Millers, number 14, Horford.
So it looked like the Cougars are going to come away with a W here tonight.
Brooke shot that 3, then Coach Entwistle did a good job after we got the rebound. Told him to pull it back out, set it up. Brooke just nailed this free throw.
Williams hits the front end. She shoots 1 now. Got them both, nothing but net. Into Fields. Fields down the left side. 17 seconds to go in the game. Fields, they isolate. She shoots the runner. They let her go. No good. Loose ball on the floor, tie up. Cougars come up with it. 5 seconds ago, they settled down, just kill the clock in the backcourt, and that's it. Cougars come away with a W with a real nail-biter, 49-43, the final score here at courtside. We'll take our last break and come back with our post-game wrap-up after this message from our wonderful sponsors.
Our local American Legion Post 168 in Thurmont is amazing. Not only do they support local high school sports on the radio, but they have great food, great fun, and they constantly serve our community in so many ways. Check out their Facebook page, American Legion Post 168, to find out about their exciting events. And be sure to say thank you for supporting our local community. And don't you forget to say thank you every time you see them for their selfless sacrifice in military service to our country. Thanks, American Legion Post 168. We salute you.
Very good lesson for the Cougars to learn. Could they come back from a pretty tough defeat last night? Their first loss of the season against a really good Clarksburg team. Were they able to bounce back? Were they able to control themselves? I think the answer is yes and no.
Yes, they did the things that they needed to correct, the boxing out, the overall hustle. They got on the floor a couple times. Last night, a couple of those things were missing, and it wasn't the true coach and whistle coach teams where they just get after it. So I don't know if it was from the holiday layoff, not having practice or whatever, but they corrected themselves tonight, beat a very good Milford Mills team. Fields was dynamic, taking the ball to the basket for them. Some things they got to correct, though. Catoctin's definitely got to correct the baseline. I was glad Brooke Williams was able to go to the end of the game and hit some free throws. And Taylor Smith, who's been struggling through the year, only shooting like 57% from the free throw line, hit them big tonight.
She came through with a couple big ones, and you know, it could have gone either way with that last 2 minutes on the board and a 1-point game. That was the crucial time in this game where it was either team's to step forward and take it, and the Cougars, I believe, stepped forward.
They stepped forward. I like the adjustment coach and whistle went on extended defense that they didn't do last night. I was hoping they would throw that 1-3-1 wrinkle in again, but she just rode that horse, and it worked for them by extending that defense and making Fields get out of control and having other defenders collapse on her.
So our next game, as we look ahead to the next game, next Friday we go back to Catoctin High School, and it's going to be an interesting matchup with Boonesboro coming to town. A little payback maybe. Boonesboro, the team that knocked Catoctin out of the playoffs in the second round last year.
Yeah, and Catoctin was favored to go and win another regional championship, and it would have been their third in a row, which hadn't been done.
Yeah.
And Boonesboro came in there and played a great game and ended up beating the Cougars by 6 or 8, I believe.
Yes, yes. So Cougars, let's see if they can sort of remember that. A lot of these girls are I think they're going to be really thinking about that. So that's a tip-off at 7 p.m. That's at Catoctin High School. Next Friday night, we'll bring you the call here on Cool Oldies 1450. Coach, any last-minute thoughts on this game?
No, like I said, the good playoff atmosphere type of game. Maybe not the crowd, but a game and a team that they're going to see down the road, which will help prepare them. And then this tournament was invaluable for them, moving for where they want to go, which is the state championship game.
Yeah. We want to thank the administration here at Hood College for giving us an opportunity to broadcast this game. Want to thank Ethan Burdett for running the camera. Brian, Coach Brian, good to have you back here at courtside in the color analysis. You did a great job. And don't forget this game archived in its entirety and available at WTHUradio.com. As a matter of fact, both games for this tournament available and online. Thank you so much for tuning in. On behalf of the entire Cool Oldies 1450 team, we'll see you next year. How about that? Thanks for tuning in.
Don't worry, if you can't make it to the game or miss the broadcast, all of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTHUradio.com in our audio vault.